Hi everyone. I know said I was going to work on tags next, but I need to do this center envelope, and I've just got some junk here to collage with. This is a small letter size envelope, and I've coffee dyed it, and I have tucked in this flap, and so I want to decoupage this side, and then I may just do like a little cluster something or other on this side, and then I'll be able to stick a couple small tags in there. But I wanted to show you something real quick. Yesterday's mail, I got this, and it's a traveler's notebook. I was so excited. I heard my husband said, "What is this?" And he opened it and he's like, "Wow, that's nice." And I'm like, I see it's a booklet, and I said, "Well, don't throw it away." I'm thinking it's just cardstock, and I said, "Don't throw it away. I'll use it." And of course he knows that anyway. But this is so nice. This is a thick card, but it's textured and it actually feels like leather. It is the weirdest thing. And so, yeah, I am going to alter this. I am just, a piece of lace will cover up the AAA. It has maps inside. This is on a very thick textured paper with phrases to know from different countries, languages to learn, and then on the back, of course, inside there's more of the map. This one has if you could travel with anyone, real or fictional, who would it be? And then of course the 800 number for AAA notes. On this side it has foods to try, other dishes I can't wait to try, but basically, it's a travel guide with cruises. My husband and I went on a cruise last year, and we're anxious to go on another one, but I can't wait to turn this into my own traveler's notebook. So what I intend to do is, of course, deconstruct it, take the staples out. I'm going to keep all these pages for building on, and then add some coffee dye or envelopes or something to it. So I think I will probably bring you along for that. It'll be different than anything that I've done thus far, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. So check your mail if you belong to AAA, or if you've used, AAA travel, to see if this is a fun book. And I even measured it. I mean, it's 5 by 8.5, so it's a little wider than your typical traveler's notebook, but yeah, this is going to be the perfect size for sticking in my bag. So yeah, I thought that was fun. I wanted to share that with you guys. I can't wait to get started on that. But in the meantime, let's get back to these envelopes. Okay, this is going to be excuse me, the center of our journal, and so it'll go here on this page. And I had it like this with the pockets on this side, but I'm not sure. I think I'll wait until I get it all decorated. I may keep it that way because I'm thinking if I have it this way with the tags on this side, I'm going to get the back of the tags for the center. So I'm going to keep it tag side up, do a little cluster, and then this side will be decoupaged with the, or collaged, or whatever, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm going to say for now. So let's start on this side though. I've got some, where's my glue stick? I had it. I remember it was my desk yesterday. I could have sworn I just stood it up over here in the corner, so it must have gotten picked up with something else. Anyway, I will just start a new one. Maybe I took it out to my sewing machine. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I've got some dictionary page here, and I've got some, I'm not going to cover this entire thing. I'm just going to do bits and pieces. And then I'll trim around when I'm done. I've got some music page here. And this one's nice and dark. I think this is an actual page from a music book. This isn't something I printed because it's thick paper. Then I have a piece from, you know, I think I want to ink some of this. I forgot I had such a dark color on there, but I'm going to go ahead and go around this whole envelope, and then I can add in more if I need to. It's kind of grungy already, but okay. So a little bit of, it's on the fold there. Get that down. And this little piece. Alright. But I definitely want to ink this piece up because it's torn and I don't want that white core showing so bright. This is a piece from the kit, the Tsunami Rose vintage parcel kit that is just torn off of a sheet. So I'm going to stick that along here. I need a little bit more. And I think I'm, probably going to sew around some of this as well, just in keeping with the rest of the pages. Okay, let's see. I've got dictionary. Okay, I don't want a cemetery on there. Championship, that'll work. Some of this lighter music. I think I'll stick this in the corner. Not everything needs to be as grungy. I mean, some inconsistency is a little bit more interesting than everything being exactly the same. I think I want to put this music down here though. Nice grungy piece. And let's see. I've got this piece from the, I don't know if I'll need that whole piece. I don't do a lot of collaging. I see a lot of people on YouTube doing collaging and it always comes out so great and I think, oh, I can do that, and then when I do it, it seems like, mine is not the same. But after a while, you know, after you get it, when you're first starting, it's like, wow, that doesn't look like much. But then when you get all the lace and everything else on there, it's actually pretty cool. There we go. Okay, so let's see, I've got a couple dictionary. I need another piece of the light music. Just stick that right here. There we go. And then what do I want for right there? I have this piece that has a little bit of green. Maybe I'll put that there. I don't quite want that much white. If you're right-handed and you tear with your right hand away from you, you're going to get less white. If you tear it toward yourself, you're going to get more white. So depending on the edge that you're looking for, that ought to help you with your tearing. Just something I learned back in the day. Okay. I think that looks good. Okay, so do I have something stuck there? Yes, I do. Okay. What I was thinking of doing was, well, I want to sew around the outside, but I think I want to put some lace right over the top, and that I was considering doing some gesso and kind of push everything back, but I think I'm just going to put this piece of lace across the top. It's got a nice, pretty much 1/4 inch border, and that will push that back. And then I'm going to age these. I was going to put these on this side. Actually, let's see, how does it go? I think it goes, yeah, I think I like it like that. I actually found the opposite ones here. I was going to put them on each side like that after I aged them, with maybe something else underneath. But now I'm thinking maybe I should just put the lace on this side, and then on this side add another maybe strip of lace, and then add, after I've inked these and aged them. That looks like it. I'm having a hard time deciding which way this goes. I think it must go this way. And then add that to the pocket with a little bit of, unstick please, with a little bit of bling at the bottom. And then that will be the center. And then that won't take away too much from this, because if I have this, see, that's just, it's perfect because the pink, the red, it's going to add to that. Whereas if I use this side, it gets lost. I don't mind it being on, this way, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to go sew around the edge of this pocket, and then I will be back. Okay, so I went to the sewing machine and my glue stick was there. I sewed on this side with a zigzag on these 3 sides and just a straight stitch, because I didn't want to sew the pockets closed. I want them to be open. But I did sew down the middle just for reinforcement. And I have black in the top, and I have one of those pre-wound bobbins. I buy them, in a 20-pack. I love those. So it's white on the bottom, so it doesn't show a lot on this side, but you can see a little bit. I like it like I like it like that. I think it looks good. So anyway, let's go ahead and decorate this side. I did go ahead and grunge these up with my saddle, and I think my saddle would be equivalent to like a vintage photo. That's what I'm thinking. So I want those for each side. I'm going with the fact that this is going up and the buds are facing up and the leaves are facing up, that this is going to be the right direction. I think this chocolate is really close to the walnut stain. So I don't have any of the Tim Holtz inks, so I don't know for sure, but just based upon what I have seen, I think if you have those, that's the effect that you'll obtain. So I'm just going around the outside. I went over the whole thing with the lighter saddle color, and now I'm just going around the edges with the darker brown. There we go. Yeah. Some here, some there. It's not completely all over, but I'm not worried about that. I am going to put some lace underneath here. I have this piece. How much do I want to put? I want more than just this little square, because that does really nothing. So I'm thinking maybe I want about that much. All right, maybe like a 2 by 2. I went way crooked, so let's straighten that out, and then I'll just snip this down the middle. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. However, I'm thinking out loud here, guys, sorry. I think that kind of goes at an angle like that. And I know I zigzagged down the side, but I kind of want to put some lace on there like that. I should have done that first, and then I could have zigzagged over that. How's it look on this side? Oh yeah, see, that'll look cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I should have put that on first, but you know, no mistakes, happy accidents. Okay, so let me cut these to size. Okay, I want to attach these so that the scallopy part is on the outside. I mean, it is the center of a journal, so I can do a little bit more on this one than I normally would as far as zhuzhing it up. I don't know where that word comes from. Is it Yiddish? A lot of slang, it seems like, we get from Yiddish. Okay, let's see. There used to be a television show called Slang. It was fascinating. It would tell the origin of some of the things that we say. Okay, let's do this side. Yeah, that covered up all the stitching. So I'm going to go back to the machine and do another zigzag over the top of that. Doesn't that look neat? I love that. And some of these knots got in here in the lace, and I think that looks cool. My machine has a self-tying thingamajigger where you can cut and tie off, and I don't always like it when I'm quilting to use it because it leaves a knot on the back, but it works perfect for this. Okay, then I am going to go to the machine real quick, and I am going to do the zigzag, and I will be right back. Okay, well, that worked out well because now I have the little extra string thingies at the bottom. Tie that. Of course, I had to rethread it a couple times. Okay, so I think, sorry I say okay so much. I just realized yesterday when I was editing the videos, I'm like, why do I say okay every 2 seconds? That doesn't even make sense. It's like I can't have a moment of silence. It makes me uncomfortable or something. I don't know. Fill in. Okay, let's sit that for a minute. I try to go in the little swirls to kind of get, you know, all that in between stuff. You don't want straight lines aren't going to glue this down because there's too many open areas. So if I give it a little swirl, I'm usually okay. Pretty much can get things adhered. Okay. Again, okay, sorry. Have I been watching somebody on YouTube that says okay every 2 seconds? Because, you know, I am one of those people. I don't know about anyone else. I know other people have the same problem because we've discussed it, but I pick up dialects really, really easily. So if I'm around somebody, you know, that has a serious accent, I will pick it up super quick. So it may be something I am not aware of that I have seen and it's getting in my brain. So I apologize. Let's see. Do we want it? I think it goes this way. That's the way I'm going with it. But I need those little pieces. They're really, really bendy because they've been in my stash for a long time and they're very weak. Let's get that down and then I'll put a couple ink pads on that while I do the next one. Okay, you see that? It's barely there. So I want to make sure I get enough glue on that piece. Oh, my fingers. My fingers are nasty. But you know, for the most part, these browns, they wash right off. By the end of the day, I don't seem to have too much ink left, unless I'm using that sapphire blue, and then that one wants to stay around forever, or until I wash my hair. The shampoo kind of takes care of it. Now I need to make sure I get these the right angle. Just want to press these down a little bit more. I've got a lot of glue under that lace, so I'm hoping that'll pick up the places I'm missing. Okay. Let me put that aside for a second. Now, decide, do I want, here's the decision of the day. Do I want 3 rhinestones or 5? Okay. Again, I can't cut out the okays because I tried. It does not work. I say it too fast and then I miss part of the rest of the sentence. So I don't do an awful lot of editing. Guys, I am who I am. You take me or you leave me. Oh, I need 2 of those, don't I? Okay. Let's see. All right. Try a new word. Where do we want to put these? Since it's going to be in the middle, I don't want it near the top necessarily because the tags, I could put it here. I could center it. I could put it here. No, I don't like that. I could put it here. No, I think I like it on the lace, but do I like it here, or the middle, or the top? I'm thinking if I put it toward the top, it kind of, you know, draws your eye. I mean, you could even put top and bottom here. That might be kind of cool. Maybe that's what I'll do. Mix it up, make it asymmetrical, because these are already symmetrical. I do want to take the backing off of this, however. Stick those on my ink pad temporarily while I get this glossy accents going, which is stopped up again. What the heck? It seems like every time I use this, I have to puncture it with this pin. And then the last time, I still couldn't get it out. I guess there was maybe a drier piece stuck in there. That works. Okay, what did I say I was going to do? Okay, I'm going to do here. Turn it this way so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. And then I'll do this one at the bottom. Did I do that? Yeah, let's do it on here. Make sure it's mostly straight, like so. And there you go. I like that. I think that's going to look really, really cool in the center of our book. So let's pull that out real quick. Yeah, that looks really neat. I like that. So, okay guys, next time we will be doing tags. And I've got a lot of them to cut out. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.